Good morning, friends. It is August 10th, 2020, and I am starting my second week of work. I'm debating whether or not it's a part-time temporary situation and there's potential to go full-time if there's a need and I do a great job. So I've been deciding. I currently do 5 hours a day, Monday through Friday, from 10 to 4. But my manager told me that there's another option, which would be 9 to 6 for 3 days, like Monday to Wednesday. And I feel like the 9 to 6 is a better option because I get 2 full days to myself. Those 2 full days could probably be Thursday, Friday, and then we're off Saturday and Sunday. So that's 4 days to me, and I only work 9 to 6 for 3 days. It just makes so much more sense compared to working a little bit every day, 10 to 4, Monday through Friday. But I don't know what looks good. I don't know from like a manager perspective if that looks like lazy, like, wow, you only want to do 3 days, 9 to 6, but 9 to 6 is normal, and I'm only working part-time, so it doesn't look normal or look lazy actually now that I think about it, because my position is part-time and I'm a contract worker, so 9 to 6 makes a lot more sense compared to 10 to 4 Monday through Friday. Like, it's actually in my benefit to do the 9 to 6 option and then have my 2 extra days and have a 4-day weekend every week. And I can just do my own thing. I can apply to new jobs because this is temporary. So let's say there's a chance that it doesn't work out by the end of September, I will be fine because I have a new job ready to go. But this job really, I'm thankful for this job because it gave me that stamp of, I don't want to say validation or credibility, but it just gave me that stamp of, you have finally reached the doors of entry-level employment of corporate America. You have your first office job. It can only go up from here. People will now know that, you know, you've worked for a big company. My retail store was a big company, but it was retail and I was a sales associate. Like, it wasn't the same as, it was the same in the sense that I was dealing with customers, like that was the same, but this one is more email, dealing with shipment, processing, and handling returns and exchanges. Like, it's the same thing, but this one is more like office job, like sit down and talk on a headset versus walk around a store for 8 hours and find an outfit, like find a particular outfit for someone to try on in the fitting room. And my roommate told me in both scenarios, it's still about the experience. When I was working at the retail store, people came to this luxury environment because they wanted to get treated like a freaking rock star. You know, they wanted, even if they couldn't pay like one, they wanted to be treated like one. They wanted to be, you know, serviced in a way that let them know that they were getting like a first-in-class treatment, like for shopping. Whereas in this scenario now, people have already paid for the product and they're either upset that it didn't work or they have questions about what to do. They're just looking for assurances. And my manager, we talked about my voice calls and my emails. Emails are looking good. There's like a system we use that allows customers to rate us. And everyone that I've been able to help concerning their items or whatever, like honestly, if I could help them, they've given me 5 stars. And those that like I couldn't help, they've given me 1. Like, one person asked, do you ship to Canada? And I used the template we were given and I got a 1 for the answer I gave. And then one person reached out to us, but they were looking for actually they were looking for another store, and I didn't catch it in time, and they were 4 messages deep with me until I realized, like, oh, she's asking about something completely different from another store, and she gave me a 1. So you can't take those things personally. It's just very interesting because you know, you do what you can. Like, it's great to see the feedback that you need to do, and then you can change and be better for each like ticket. But I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Like, I'm seeing all the results. This job is not the same as the other ones, but it feels somewhat like it. Honestly, let's say I want to open my own business in the future. This is great experience. This is great experience because I'm treating this business that I work for, this company that I work for, this brand that I work for, as if it's my brand, as if these are my products, as if these are my customers that I need to make happy. I was never nervous for the emails. I prefer emails, communicating via email. I just think it's super easy. There's no voice, there's no like tension usually. There can be tension through an email though, but I mean, like, when you don't have to deal with like a voice, I just think it's a lot easier. But when it's voice, that's like the voice of the brand, and I can come off kind of uninterested. So I was talking to my manager, oh, here we go, I'm remembering. I was talking to my manager and we went over basically the pros and cons of my first week. And she was really great at breaking it down and not like attacking or coming after me like you didn't do what you need to do. She listens to my calls and there's like a rubric that she fills out. And so my 3 big areas of improvement, letting the customer finish. So I have a tendency to cut people off. I don't know why I do that. I just get excited, I think, and I just want to talk. But it's like letting people finish. And I feel like that goes to listening skills, which mine are not the best, but I can admit it, and I'm actively trying to work on that. But letting people finish their thoughts. So a customer calls and they're making inquiries, not cutting them off. Number 2, so that was number 1. Number 2, we have security tokens. So before I can like give you any information about your order or what's going on, I need to verify that you were the right customer and that you were the right customer basically. And in order to verify that I'm speaking to the right person, I have to ask certain questions regarding shipping address, or email, and order number. And I've been asking everyone about their order numbers, and my manager let me know that that takes a lot of effort on the customer's part to repeat each letter, and it takes a lot of effort on my part because I have to constantly repeat, was that a T for Tom or was that a V for Victor? Like, it's just a lot, and our order numbers are long. They're long. So no more asking for order numbers. I'll be asking for full shipping addresses, including zip code and email. And then I'll ask them to verify their name. And then, so that was number 2. Number 1 was letting people finish. Number 2 was security tokens. And then number 3, she wants me to work on my assurances. So saying, yes, definitely, I can help you with that. That would be my pleasure. I can definitely fix that. I'm happy to help. This is you and I, like, we're on it. We're on the same team. I will definitely do that. You know, just like bringing that energy. I don't know why I'm so like, I'm just so like, I feel like I'm, and my manager wants me to go up, up, up. So it's like, hi, thank you for calling blank. My name is blank. How can I help you today? So that's a good opening to my manager, and I've been practicing that. Hello, thank you for calling blank. My name is blank. How may I help you today? And then the customer will usually ask, how are you doing? Like something like that. How are you? And I'll be like, I'm doing well. How are you doing? They're like, I'm okay. And then I'm like, okay, how can I assist you? And then they'll start. So I would say, oh no, I'm so sorry you experienced that. I'd love to send you a replacement on us if you're interested. like something like that. And then they'd be like, I would love that. And I'd be like, okay, great. You buy this online, then we figure that out, and then I would just proceed to replace it. Like a lot of people, they usually call. I'm so surprised that people are calling to place orders, and people are calling about bad experiences that they've had. People are also calling about a lot of stuff. This is week 2 in August. I'm very patient. I've been patient my whole life, but on the outside, it's impatience. It looks like impatience, but I've learned that this is chess, not checkers, and you have to be quick to think of moves, but you have to be slow to react. Very slow to react. And I'm just thankful. The thing that I love about this situation is that I finally did it. And I actually had a job coach mentor who sent me the listing, because I was trying to go through my email and figure out like the timeline of events, how did this happen? And I had a job coach reach out to me and tell me, hey, this job is available. She listed all these jobs, and I applied to this job that I have now because she sent me the email. But I had, before that was in June, and I started in like July for this job. I applied to this company for a similar role back in December, and I didn't get the job. And I found out in January that I did not get the job. And now I've reapplied in June, and I got the job for the part-time position, but not the full-time position. So it's just like, it's wild. Timing is very important. Sometimes things that you're meant for don't happen at the time that you think they should. So you just have to be very patient, always grateful, you know, and just realize that everyone started somewhere. Everyone started at zero. The people at the top that we admire so much, they had probably a rough beginning as well. And, you know, they didn't have the smoothest transitions, but they kept going. And that gives me hope. That makes me feel like I too can make things happen. I just have to remember that this is not a race, this is a marathon, and it's not about who finishes first, it really is about the journey along the way. So if that's slow, medium, fast, it's not about who finishes first, it's just about who's still running. It's about who's still running, who's still going, who's still trying effort. Okay, that is my daily vlog, inspiration, chit chat, reconnect with y'all. Thank you to all my new subscribers. Welcome to the team. Have a great Monday. Listen to Gary Vaynerchuk if you need some Monday morning inspiration. Okay, bye.